A campus apartment divided. Let me take you back to the far-off time of 2002, when I was in my second year of college. I was living in an on-campus apartment with 3 other roommates, Kay, Mo, and Curly. Kay and I shared a room, while the other 2 shared the other room. At first, all was well. Mo's horrible mess was kept to their room. Poor Curly. She had to wade through clothes and discarded food wrappers every day. All 4 of us split the cable bill and food bill, and fighting was kept to a minimum. At first, the living room, the division started small. Mo and Curly started taking over the living room. They insisted on watching crap TV and not letting Kay or I change the channel even when they were doing homework, and not actually watching what was on. Because the bedrooms were tiny, Kay and I couldn't fit both of our computers in our room, so Kay's ended up in the living room. Mo, Curly was mostly just her crony, decided that Kay's typing was too distracting, so she would crank up the TV anytime Kay was on her computer, to the point where Kay couldn't ever use her computer because the TV was always too loud. I set up a separate account on my computer for her, and we worked out a homework schedule so we could both get our papers written in peace. When there was a conflict, we used the library computer labs as needed. The kitchen. Next came a slow takeover of the kitchen. The original plan was to switch off on meals, a different person cooking dinner each night. Curly was the only person with a car, so at first she took us all to the store, but when that became a scheduling nightmare, we started making shopping lists and splitting the costs afterward. Soon, there came fights about who owed money to Mo and Curly. They kept trying to get me and Kay to pay more than our fair share. Kay dropped out at this point, giving up and becoming a hermit. She purchased a dining plan and walked to the neighboring CVS for the rest of her needs. I didn't last much longer myself. My breaking point came when I tried to make a decent home-cooked meal. Before this, most of our dinners were out-of-the-box dinners. I thought meatloaf would make a nice change, and Mo and Curly agreed. I gave them the list of ingredients: beef, rice, tomato sauce, and sent them on their merry way. When they came back, they handed me beef, an onion, and a brown gravy powder packet. Our conversation, to the best of my recollection: me, WTF. This is like the opposite of what I asked for. Mo, well, that is what my mom uses, so use it. Me, but I'm not making your mom's meatloaf. I'm making mine. I have no idea what to do with this stuff. Mo, coffee it's fine. Just make it. Me, what is going to happen to the beef fat? This is going to be gross and greasy. Mo, no it won't. But it was. Without the rice, there was nowhere for the grease and water to go, so the beef was soggy. I hate gravy, so to me, the sauce was bland and salty. Still not sure how it can be both at the same time. Mo and Curly bitched about the dinner all night, and decided that I shouldn't be allowed to cook anymore. I threw my hands up in the air and joined Kay in dining hall hermitude. For a few weeks Mo kept trying to get me to pay for part of the groceries, but after the 3rd or 4th time of telling her to fuck off, they gave up. This also resolved the argument over the dishes. Someone kept leaving their dishes unwashed in the sink. Mo kept accusing me and Kay, but when we started eating every meal in the dining hall, and the problem persisted, it became clear that Mo herself was the guilty party.